Today I want to share with you 2 or 3 really easy tips for a pizza shop to help you with your merchant services. If you're a pizza shop owner watching this video, you're going to want to see the tips I have to really help you improve the payment processing in your pizza shop, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. TransactionExpert.com is the leader in transaction services. We build your online presence and point of sale system to integrate with each other. If you are ready to understand and control the entire customer experience, visit TransactionExpert.com. If you're a pizza shop owner, I just want to give you a couple tips. As if I would just imagine I was in your business, sitting across the table from you, talking to you about your payment processing needs. I've talked to, personally, probably 100 pizza shop owners that I've personally helped with their credit card processing needs. Our company probably has 700 or 800 pizza shops in our portfolio that we currently help with their transaction needs. So let me talk to you about a couple tips. First of all, let's talk about the actual credit card processing or merchant services. When you're talking about that, you want to really focus on the per item, the per transaction fees. It's actually really, really important for you. You want to be focused on that, and here's the reason why. Most pizza shops have an average ticket size or an average transaction size that's going to be in that, $15 to $30 range. So it's not really, really, really low, but it's also not high. It's kind of on the lower end. And so because of that, your per item fees are really important. And what I mean by that is, for you, a 30-cent transaction fee versus a 20-cent transaction fee is a big deal. And you can see how big of a deal it is by just looking at your statement and seeing how many transactions did you run, right? If you ran, 1,000 transactions and you're able to save 10 cents on every single one of those transactions, that's going to be $100 in savings, okay? And so, if you can save $100 a month, that's a pretty big deal. So the idea is look at how many transactions you did and focus on that per item transaction fee and make sure you get all the details. I would not talk to somebody that didn't understand, merchant services. In other words, okay, ask them what are going to be my interchange per item fees on average for like a check card, right? They should know the answer to that. What are going to be my per item fees from Visa and MasterCard on the dues and assessments? What are going to be my authorization fee costs or my transaction fee costs? What's going to be my total per item fee cost? Also, what I would do, one question I always would ask anybody that says, oh, I know merchant services, I can help you, I can save you money. Really? Ask this question. Give them your average ticket size. Say it's, round it to the nearest $10, so it's $20. Say, okay, if you know credit card processing, let me ask you a question. If I run a $20 transaction, and it's one of my customers comes in with a check card and they run a $20 transaction, how much are my fees going to be on that transaction? If they can't answer that question, they don't know anything about credit card processing, kick them out the door, go to TransactionExpert.com, search for local transaction expert by zip code, you put your zip code in there, we'll send you to somebody's profile page and let you actually talk to somebody that can really help you, okay? So that's first thing, but I want to talk about a couple other things you might not have thought of before. They're really, really, really important. You need to make sure that you have an internet connected terminal. That is vitally, vitally important. Now, our company is a leader in transaction services, and what that means is that we're the leader as far as companies that handle the entire transaction process. We build a website for our clients that build interest so that people come in and they find your pizza shop in the first place. Then they come into your business and we have a point of sale system in place. Then after they purchase something, we have loyalty and reward programs that get them to come back. We help them with sharing. We send out email campaigns, So we're involved in, creating more transactions for your business. I'll put it that way. We do the whole gamut. But even if you don't have a touchscreen point of sale solution and you're just getting a credit card machine for right now, it's got to be connected to the internet. If you're a pizza shop and you still have a credit card machine that's dialing out over the internet, you're losing money and you're making your customers upset. Because when they walk in and during the lunch rush, they don't want to wait 30 seconds for your old nasty credit card machine to dial out over, the phone line so that it can process a transaction. I've actually been in several pizza shops, even in the last year, that actually still have one phone line. So they have somebody they're ready to ring up, somebody calls to order pizza, and they can't even ring up a transaction on their credit card machine because it's run over the phone line. That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous. Your customers are getting upset. You're losing money. It doesn't make any sense to do it like that. Many of these places, these pizza shops, already have an internet connection. They got a modem sitting 20 feet from the machine, but they just don't have a credit card processing expert that knows how to hook a machine up to an internet connection. So anyway, all that to say, make sure your machine is connected to the internet, please, for your customer's sake, okay? An internet connected terminal will run a credit card transaction in about 1 to 2 seconds. versus 20 to 30 seconds for a phone line machine. So if you are a business that's like a pizza shop, you got a line of people out the door, you got to have an internet connected terminal. It's a no-brainer. We actually provide a free internet connected credit card terminal to any of our merchants. We actually also provide a free point of sale system if you want one. There's some monthly software fees, but if you actually want a point of sale system to manage your pizza shop, we do that as well. So anyway, all that to say, make sure you have an internet connected terminal, make sure that you're focused on the per item fees, and the last little tip I'll give you, make sure you have a really good gift card loyalty reward program in place. Very important. You got to have a gift card loyalty reward program in place. That's vital. Make sure you talk to your transaction expert about that to make sure you have a good program in place to serve your customers. My name is James Shepard. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, go to transactionexpert.com, click on Find a Local Expert, put your zip code in at the top, and it's going to take you right to the profile page of a local transaction expert that's gone through our training programs. You know, we don't know them. They don't, they're not our employee or anything, but they have gone through some training. They've completed some documentation. So we believe they at least know what they're talking about, and they can get out there and really help you set up the right credit card machine with the right rates and the right loyalty program so your pizza shop can make more money.